Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Todd.
Sassy Kitchen Queen.
And tonight, this is Easter Eve, but we're gonna cook you some lamb.
Rack of lamb and some lamb lollipops.
Stick around. Hey, what's that? What's that sound?
Somebody talking in the background?
Oh, hold on a second.
What is that?
I don't know. Oh, it's Ricer. Okay, Ricer. Hey, we're gonna put you on mute. All right. Hey, sorry, Ricer. Hey, you guys, just to let you know, July 12th, we're gonna be on Tavern Talk. July 12th, 5 p.m. I think. So, anyway, let's get back to our show.
Take two.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hey, we really hope that you guys would subscribe to this channel before we get started in this video, and be sure to hit that bell so you don't miss a thing. And now we're going to go ahead and start. Well, what are we going to do tonight?
We're going to be barbecuing a couple of small racks of lamb and some lamb lollipops. I'm going to prepare a herbal paste for the lamb chops. Right,
so we're going to cut up the lamb chops. I look at them as baby tomahawks, succulent, delicious baby tomahawks.
Yell and bite.
And this was an accident of even being able to get some because of all this bug craziness going on here. I was walking through our local discount chain and I bumped into them. I swear to God. They weren't on the main rack, and I asked the butcher, hey, you got any lamb chops or whatever? And he's like, oh, I got them on a display over there in another freezer. I never even looked in that other place. So I went over there and I found them. Good price. It was the last ones they had, and this was Friday. So we're gonna start with making this delicious kind of a paste oil, and she's gonna
herbal paste.
She's gonna show us. So you go ahead and take that off. I mean, you go ahead and take that away.
Take that off.
Sorry.
Take what off?
All
you
right.
take it off. Okay, everyone, welcome back. We're gonna start making our paste, and here are the ingredients that you're going to need for this paste. Here we have some fresh herbs from our garden. This is my rosemary. We're going to need about a tablespoon of that. Here's some fresh thyme. We've got some fresh parsley that I've already chopped up. We've got about a heaping tablespoon of minced garlic. And we're gonna need about almost a tablespoon of the lemon zest. We're gonna put some olive oil in, or avocado oil actually, is my preference today. We're gonna use about 3 tablespoons of this. We're gonna put a pinch of salt. I think I'm gonna put a squeeze of lemon in it. And so I'm gonna start all of this in my little handy dandy chopper here. Okay, so if you don't have one of these, you need to get one. It will make your life a lot easier. I started the paste in here because I wanted to see how finely it would chop it. It does a fabulous job. But I have out my muddler just in case it doesn't grind well enough. So I started it here, but I'm gonna put the rest of the ingredients I need in here and get started. So really what you need is a cup of parsley. It depends on how big your rack of lamb is. We're not doing a full old bridal rack of lamb. We're just doing like small racks. So I've kind of cut the recipe in half, but the recipe will be on the channel. So we're gonna go ahead. And the only thing we're gonna do in here is we're gonna chop our ingredients. So I'm just gonna put this right up here. Really strong herb. The rosemary, so you don't need too much of that. This lamb's gonna be yummy. Just a little more of the thyme. I'm gonna go ahead and chop this up, grind this up. You want it to be super fine because you're gonna be making a paste out of it. Put this mixture inside this little glass bowl. Looks like a lot when you first put it in there, but we're gonna take this garlic and we're gonna mix it in. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to put a nice pinch of kosher salt. We're gonna put in our 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Then we're going to add our lemon zest. Now you can eyeball this. I need about a tablespoon. Just keep spinning your lemon around. Oh, I can smell that. It smells so good. That is almost there. Ooh, this is juicy. This is a Meyer lemon off my Meyer lemon tree. All right, that's about a nice full tablespoon right there. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and just mix this up. We may need a little more avocado oil, I'm not sure yet. Let me smell this. Oh gosh, this smells so good. That lemon zest is wonderful. This is gonna be really nice on that lamb. I'm gonna go ahead and just put another few drops of the avocado oil. I actually really want to taste this to see how it tastes. So let me see. That's good. That's real good. Okay, so here we have our paste for our lamb.
All right, guys. So as you can see here, we got some lamb lollipops here, which are just beautiful. Just pulled them out of the fridge, and as you can see, these are like baby tomahawks, only better. And then we have a couple of these racks of lamb here. Again, just pulled them out of the cryovac. These things, let me tell you, they were packed so well, double wrapped, and they were in some kind of a fabric lining. I swear these things were really well packed. So we're gonna go ahead and leave the membrane on. Yeah, I started to test one little edge here, and it was just so tender. I'm just gonna leave them on there. But what we are gonna do is we're gonna separate these, because we're gonna cook them all like little tomahawk steaks. Okay, with some of Sassy's seasoning there. So what we're gonna do here.
Now, babe, let me ask you, because that seems to have a little fat cap on that side. Is that good fat? Once you flip it over, or bad fat? I don't really know.
I think we're good with this. Just like a good ribeye, I think, you know. Yeah, I'm leaving it.
Okay.
Yeah, these things are just, to me, too tender to start screwing around with. So, okay. So again, I'm going to leave this fat here. These are very delicate. We're not even going to pull this membrane. I think some other people might have done that before, but I started to pull off one membrane, and it was just so delicate. You know, I'm pretty sure this is pretty delicate membrane. So the way we're going to cut this, I think it's going to be easier by seeing the bone on this side. I'm going to go right down the middle here, just so I can preserve as much meat on each one of these bones as possible. And I'm just going to go up here, kind of eyeball it. There we go. All right. Now this one looks like it's an end piece. Babe, what do you think? Should I just go through it right here?
No, there's all kinds of meat on the other side.
I'm not sure what that is, so we'll just put that right there and continue cutting. Again, going right down the middle. Looks like there's a little bit of a turn right there, and bam. Well, they're meaty, all right. Look at that.
Show the other side of the other one.
Nice and meaty.
Sucker.
Okay. I definitely don't want to make some better than others, so I'm going to do my best to get right down the middle so I keep as much meat on these things as possible. And kind of take a turn. Boy, don't they look like mini tomahawks? Oh, they're just so tender, I can just feel it. It just wants to fall off the bone. So I'm glad I didn't take that membrane off. Okay. I really recommend you guys be very careful with these knives. They take off a finger. There we go.
Whoa.
Oh, that's interesting.
That one got a little ripped off, but that's okay.
These are for us. We're not serving in a restaurant.
Oh, those are gonna still be tasty.
Yeah, definitely gonna be tasty. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out back, fire up that Weber, and Sassy's gonna get to seasoning these beautiful lamb up.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna put the paste on these little lamb tenderonis here. And I just wanted to mention something real quick about the paste that I made here. You could also use sage. Sage, rosemary, and thyme together, they're really strong ingredients. So you can use one of the three, or you can use three and just don't use as much, because rosemary is really strong. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put a little pinch of salt on every one of these. Are you happy, little lamb? Okay, so these are all sauced up with my paste. This is an herbal paste, and so we're gonna get grilling.
All right, guys, while Sassy's in there getting those lamb chops ready to go on the Weber, I'm gonna go ahead and fire up some coals. So what I'm using tonight are these lighter cubes by Weber. They're basically paraffin wax. There's no taste to them at all, and that's what I want. I don't want to use any kind of lighter fluid or anything that's going to introduce a bad taste. So I'm going to take 2 of these paraffin cubes and just light the chimney. And tonight, I'm just using just plain Jane charcoal, nothing special about it. There we go. Now, for whatever it's worth, I'm going to be using some of these cherry chunks in here. They're not going to be on there long enough to take on any smoke, but just, you know, I got them sitting around, why not? Hey. Also, these lamb chops don't take long at all to cook, much less than a steak. I figure probably 2 minutes per side, so I'm going to be watching them really closely. I don't want to go beyond medium rare, and I definitely don't want to burn them. So I'll be back in about 20 minutes. Okay, I think we're ready to get them on here. All right, baby, you can go ahead and bring them on over.
Okay, hopefully I won't fall in the rocks.
Okay, so right now I'm gonna watch my clock, my watch, and I only want to go 2 minutes aside. So I got 21 of these to put on here. So I'm going to start over here, and I'll do my best to time it. There we go. Okay, set your clock, 2 minutes. I do like that the cherry is charring up really nicely. I'm gonna take a peek under one of these. Okay, it's starting to char a little bit, that's good. All right, it's okay to peek. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start flipping these. You know, it's not getting as brown as I thought, so I'm just gonna leave that on there. Peeking. So one little trick, guys, that I learned actually here on YouTube is when meat is still sticking, it's not ready to be released yet. So if you're going for that crusty sear, it will let you know when to pull it off. Okay, I might be taking a chance with these delicious pieces of meat, but I think that's gonna be. Now if you notice how I put the meat obviously toward the two baskets. Get a peek over here. I think that'll work. This guy's a really fatty guy right here, so I'm sure he'll cook faster. I'm gonna get a second set of tongs here. All right. So I'm gonna take that lid all the way off so I can get these turned around. I got a second set of tongs here to help me out. Okay, so still not quite the kind of sear I want on that one here. Let me try one that's a little bit closer to the fire here. I'll flip that over. Okay, that's getting a little closer. Let me flip this one over. All right, getting a little bit better. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go another minute. Okay, a minute has elapsed. Okay, let's see how this one looks. Okay, it's getting there. Flip that back over. Now this one's kind of thin, so I'm gonna flip, oh yeah, there we go. That's what we're looking for right there. Flip that one over. Okay, that is what we're looking for. Okay, so if you guys have never done these things before, it's okay to be looking in this case. Okay, as you see here, I'm going to be rotating some of these because I had to put some toward the middle, kind of share the experience here, as I say. This is definitely a hands-on experience, guys. I suspect that some of these are going to come off sooner than others, but overall it's not going to take that much extra time. Go for another minute. And I like to rotate that exhaust there, give a little of that smoke love to each side here. I don't want to discriminate. And if you didn't notice, folks, I'm wide open right here. When I got this lid closed, I want to go for maximum temperature, and on a Weber, that's how you get it. Okay, minute's gone by. Let's flip a couple of these, see what we got. All right, that one's getting there. That one's almost done, actually. That one's nice. All right. Again, we're going for more of a medium rare. Oh, okay, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get this one around. All right. Okay, some of these are starting to release on their own. That one doesn't want to come off, but hey, you should have. There we go. Okay. Go about another minute. Okay, one guy that doesn't lie is a thermo. There we go. Okay, that one's done. Okay, These may not have the char, but they're done. These probes are telling me these guys are done. And we're not eating the bone here. This guy's definitely done. That guy's definitely done. Okay, that guy rotate around. There we go. Fat boy here, I'm going to turn him up on his side a little bit. Let's see how this guy looks. There we go. Well, he'll be done in a second. There we go. Okay. Getting some nice sear on that side there. Looking real good. Okay. Let's see what the thermopan is saying. Okay. It's saying these guys are done.
Look at that. Is that gorgeous? For sure. Look at that. I made some parsley, some red parsley buttered baked potatoes. Okay, here we go with our baked summer squash. And then we're going to garnish on the side with a little mint flavored apple jelly. Just a little bit. I've never had this before. This will be my first try. So we'll put a nice little dollop there. And here you go. Look at this. Look at that lamb. Doesn't that look divine? Can't wait.
Okay, babe, what do we got here?
Wow, you grilled it.
Yeah.
These are our ram.
Right.
Ram tough lamb.
You guys already know what this looks
Go
like.
Rams. Beautiful. Those look gorgeous. Don't let them slide off the plate.
Yeah, I definitely don't want them to slide off the plate. But potatoes look great. The squash looks awesome. All right, so I'm gonna have one of the potatoes first. Good job, baby.
I also put a little hint of cayenne pepper on the top.
And I'm just too lazy for the squash. No, it tastes good. All right, so baby,
You're just going in.
I'm assuming if it's got a bone like this, I'm taking my hands to it. Man, this is awesome. So I'm just gonna bite in right here. Oh, I think they want to see what the inside looks like first. Let's go for the money shot. There we go.
That's really nice.
All right, so this was the fat boy that I had on the grill for a while. And we're gonna go ahead and cut a little bit. We're each gonna have a piece. Ready?
Ready? Cheers.
Cheers. Here, babe. She likes the crispy ends. So I'm gonna grab another piece here, and I'm gonna go for some of that. What's it called?
Mint apple jelly.
Mint apple jelly. So you guys have seen right here. I'm gonna spread a little bit of that on there.
Flip it over.
Now I've read somewhere that that you use this as more of a glaze.
But it's jelly.
But sorry, dogs will get that. But it's more of a jelly, so I'm gonna try it.
I've never tried it. Is it good? Different?
It actually it tastes really good. Quick shout out. We're gonna be on Ricer's live stream called Tavern Talk or Behind the Tavern on July 12th, 5 p.m. Pacific time, West Coast time. So come check us out. In the meantime, watch the space for any of our live streams, because we'd like to live stream once in a while for you guys. But the only way that's going to happen is you subscribe to our channel, hit that bell so you get notified. Right, baby?
Yep. And don't forget to make your list to ask the Sassy Kitchen Queen questions. Ask me all those questions you've been dying to know.
And I think it was a good idea to leave that membrane on there. I think these would have fell apart. I'm not tasting any membrane. There's no membrane there. I think it just got sheared away or something like that. So anyway, folks, thank you for watching. We'll see you again sometime soon.